When dealing with alopecia, finding the right products for your particular hair type can be challenging. Today I'm going to talk about some of the products that I've been using on this journey and that have helped me along the way. So grab your beverage of choice and let's get started. Hi, it's Lynn, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things to encourage you and support you on your hair journey. So today we're talking hair products. I have gotten numerous emails and comments about the hair products, and so today I thought it'd be a great opportunity to take some time and really walk you through all of the products that I've been using, how I've been using them, and see if they might be a good option for you as well. So to get started, I think you would categorize my hair. My stylist, she doesn't like to do the typing thing, but I guess you would say it's 4C, 4B, because it's really tightly coiled when it just looks like a big afro. But if you pull it out, it's just really tightly coiled. And the coils are super tiny. And there's just a lot of that going on right now, thankfully. And I tend to be, I can never figure out which one is high porosity and low porosity. I think high porosity is the one that doesn't retain water. I can't remember, y'all, but my hair dry. It gets dry, and it needs to be in a constant state of moisturization. So I struggle with keeping it moisturized so that it's not dry, and it's something that I've dealt with for years. And so one thing that I found is the first thing is I need to wash my hair realistically every 4 to 5 days. And one of the things that my stylist did teach me was cleansing and clarifying and conditioning is one of the most important parts of this whole hair process. The other thing that I'll say is I came to terms in the last few years with, because you can see all these YouTube videos, and it's well, how come their hair looks so shiny and so, it looks so soft, and people try to buy products thinking that is what I need that product to make my hair look a certain way, and that's just not the case. This is what I got. This is what I'm born with. It's super coily. It leans towards being dry, so I have to keep it moisturized. Obviously, I need to stay hydrated and drink a lot of water. But I've accepted, this is what I got. Here's where we are. And so the other part that just as a sidebar, the other part that I've really come to terms with is I'm all about health right now. So I want to be the most healthy that I can right now, and however that manifests, whether the hair is, I get the big afro, or this might be it, and I'm okay with that. So that's the other thing. That's something that I've been going through on this journey as well. And so, so the other thing is there are kids in my backyard or on the side of the house here. So if you hear them, it's just the kids playing. I'll try to, hopefully the mic won't pick up all of the kids. Accepting my hair for what it is, right? And for the way that it grows out, for the texture that it is, recognizing that I probably I need to wash it every 4 to 5 days to make sure that it's hydrated properly, and also need to use the right topical ingredients. The first thing that I'll talk about is the topical steroid. This is the steroid. It's called mometasone furoate. I'm not going to butcher that. I already did mess up that. So that's the topical solution that my dermatologist gave me over a year ago. And so she prescribed this, and I was supposed to take it every other day. I think it was every other day, and just, put the drops on my scalp. Initially, I decided not to do it because I wanted to try things out from a nutritional perspective. I wanted to try things out without using a medication. I was never against medication. I just thought, let me try to see what I can do sort of with the natural things that exist. And that worked fine the first year. The first several months when it started to grow back and get really, really healthy. And I was good. I didn't use the topical steroid. I used all of the other supplementation and nutrition. I'll link there to the supplements that I was using and I still use. But something happened starting in late November and over in early in this year, in that a couple of major life stressors happened. And then I got COVID. And I think COVID was the trigger of another episode of hair loss, or what one actual physician calls going out of remission when it comes to alopecia. Because the way he presented it was though you could have hair loss and then you could go into remission where you weren't having the alopecia episodes. And so COVID, and along with the other stressors, triggered another sort of episode. It didn't get quite as bad as it was before, but I definitely had hair loss. You see I cut a lot of it off, but you can see the spots have come back in. And so there's something to be said for the process that I'm using. For me, like something is it's working, right? But anyway, but what I ended up doing when this last episode happened is I did start using this every other day. So I started using it especially if I was getting some itching or some burning. And so I'm gonna keep this on deck so that if an episode comes up, or if something triggers it, or if I feel like my scalp is getting kind of out of sorts, because that happens sometimes, even if I'm in a good state of growth, I want to be able to use this because I know it's a topical steroid. It doesn't go into the bloodstream, and it does in fact help. So that's just one thing that I use. It's not a cleanser or anything like that. It's just one of the things that I keep on deck. So that's the steroid. Now, in terms of washing, I use what's called AG Balance. This is my hair loves apple cider vinegar, anything that's based in apple cider vinegar. And so AG Balance is the brand. And so what they say, basically it's an apple cider vinegar, sulfate-free shampoo. You don't need a lot of it. It is a little on the pricier side, but you really, again, I don't use a lot of it. Plus I have short hair, but you don't need to use a lot of it. It's over 90, I'll just read this. So it's formulated with over 98% plant-based and naturally derived ingredients. And you basically just use it like any other shampoo, and my hair really loves this. Now for a conditioner, I use the same brand, but it's called AG Boost, and this is also a plant-based, I wish I could get better at this, a plant-based conditioner. This is also an apple cider based vinegar, and this also has 98% plant-derived, organic, or plant-based, naturally derived ingredients. My hair also likes this. I think it has what the YouTubers call slip, so it does definitely glide onto my hair very well. And I just put it in the shower, use it for 3 minutes or so, and that's it. Then I rinse it off. Now, what I haven't done as much this last year, which I'm going to incorporate, is more deep conditioning. So I don't really do a deep conditioner at this point. But the other product that is really important that I had forgot about from a couple of years ago, but that I just repurchased again, is this ingredient, which is a clarifying shampoo. And so you'll see there are this is called Malibu un-do-goo. You can get all these on Amazon. I'll link to them below as well. And this is 100% vegan, if that's important to you. But clarifying the hair, which means that it's getting rid of all of the product, is really important. My goal is to do this every probably 6 to 8 weeks in order to just get some of the product off that gets stuck on there, just to clarify. And so the way that I'll use this is I will do this first, then I'll use the shampoo, and then I'll use the conditioner, right? So that's that. Another tip that I've learned is, and there's scientific research on this about rosemary. And so I read, and I have done this, is if I feel like a flare up is trying to happen, I'll put some rosemary, like I'll put a couple of drops of rosemary essential oil in my hand with the shampoo and use that, because I saw Dr. Dre talk about this, but then there's also some research out that says that putting rosemary on your scalp can help reduce inflammation on the scalp. It can help, I think it also helps block DHT. But so that's the other product that I use. Now, in terms of styling, so I forgot to mention what I'm drinking, and I try to show you what I'm drinking for the day. So this is a golden milk latte by the company Gold or Goldie, I'm not sure, a Black woman owned company. And this is turmeric, cardamom, black pepper, coconut milk. It's non-dairy. It is gluten-free, and it is really, really good. I don't add sweetener to it. Obviously, you certainly can, but it's really, really good. And this is the same drink that I have in one of my other videos, because I'm filming multiple videos on the same day. So anyway, this is what we're drinking today. Healing in a glass, right? All right, so let's talk about styling, and which is not a lot, as you can tell. I don't do too much with this, but the Uncle Funky's daughter products my hair tends to like, and so for leave-in conditioner, the Midnight Train works pretty good, and then also Thirsty Curls, which is a sort of a revitalizer that you can use on like day 2 or 3 of your styling, and then I also use the Super Curl, which is the Miracle Moisture Cream. This is really moisturizing, a really moisturizing cream. My hair really likes this. And then the Extra Butter is more of a curl forming cream. I don't necessarily use that as much, as you can tell. I don't use that one as much, but the moisture one, because I just got these a little while ago, that's a really good one. I just realized several months into this that I need to use like the leave-in really, really light. Then if I'm going to use a gel, a little bit of the cream base, and then the gel, and then even light with that. I just don't need a lot of product on my hair, because it gets too gunky, and then you start getting flakes and all of that. And look, it's like a mini afro, so I don't need to put too much stuff on it. That's kind of the good thing, is that the product lasts a long time. And the other thing is, remember, I don't use all these at the same time. Maybe when I'm done, I can show you the different combinations that I use, but I just wanted to show you all of the products, and then I can tell you the different combinations that I might use. Then I also can use the Innersense I Create Hold, and this one is an organic product, and it has aloe vera based gel. So that is a good one. Sorry, y'all. I don't know how they do that. Okay, yeah, there you go. Innersense I Create Hold. That's a good one. And then another good gel, which when my hair is properly hydrated, it works well. So the Curly Magic, and I don't use it that well. Like, my hairstylist does a really good job. She can get all these little coils and curls situated. I just don't have the patience. And but this is an aloe vera based gel that my hair tends to like as well. So it has aloe vera, marshmallow, and nettle. I'm sure you've seen all the videos around about it, but my hair tends to like this as well. And so the other gel that I've used throughout this journey is Big Papa. This is they say that it defines curls, it fights frizz and humidity. It has babosu oil and keratin in it. The one thing that I would say is be really careful, because what I found out the hard way is adding a lot of protein-based products on my hair is not good. And if you get protein overload, it's not great. So I was using this for a while, and they looked cute, and they were, I just loved the way they looked. But over time, it almost had a negative effect. So I would say be very careful with any keratin based, if you are protein sensitive, be careful with any keratin based products, and then make sure that you're clarifying with the cleanser probably once a month or so, or every 6 weeks, or whatever your stylist says. I'm not a stylist, so I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'm just going to tell you what I've been doing. Then I've also used this for a leave-in. I forgot to show this. This is the Pravana Intense Therapy, and literally just like 2 or 3 sprays around. Like sometimes I just do that when I get out of the shower instead of putting more and more product on, and that can work well as well. And then also the Camille Rose Moisture Milk is a product that my hair tends to like as well. And so this product, it has macadamia oil and rice milk in it, and has a slight scent. It smells like vanilla. It's a really light scent. My hair really likes this product. And so I kind of made my own product as well for a scalp sort of treatment. And I used, I think it was either a jojoba oil or sweet almond oil as the primary base. I added in some pumpkin seed oil, which I'll put a link here to that video that talks about the benefits of pumpkin seed oil. And then I added some lavender, which is anti-inflammatory, some peppermint and rosemary, and use that, and I'll just put some drops, maybe a couple of nights during the week, 1 or 2, 3 nights during the week, not every night. I don't do it every night. So that's something that I just started doing about 2 or 3 months ago, and I did it periodically last year when I was going through the sort of first phase of regrowth. And then the last product that I've been using, and I literally just started that, so I'm going to do a video on this because there's an article and some research out about using melatonin on the scalp, and that there are some benefits to using melatonin. And so I found this product called Nutra M. I'm not quite ready to do the video on it. I'm going to do some more research on the product. I purchased it, so I'm not telling you to go purchase it. I'm just telling you that I purchased it. I read a couple of articles. I read about the product, and I thought this is worth looking into. So I'm going to try it for the next 30 to 60 days. And then I might do like an intro video to just tell you about the product. And then in 30 or 60 days or so, I might do a follow-up to see, did it work? The key is I can't, quite frankly, be using a whole bunch of other stuff, because then how do you know what worked and what didn't work? So I have to figure that part out. So in terms of the combinations, I'll tell you quickly how the combinations that I've used them. Again, I have technically 4B or 4C hair. It's hard to retain moisture. You can see there, it's really, really, really tightly coiled. It's short, right? It's a short hair, so you can see what it looks like, quote unquote stretch, which is not long because we cut it. We cut it, but it's coming back after this latest episode. So anyway, here are the products and the ways that I use it. Number one, I'm going to do this once a month, or maybe every 4 to 6 weeks, once, to clarify. This is the clarifier. Every time I wash, every 4 days, I use the Balance Shampoo, and then I use the conditioner. That's a given. Those are the staples. Now, in terms of styling, I will start with or use this as a leave-in conditioner, or I'll use the Uncle Funky's Daughter as the leave-in conditioner, just 2-3 sprays of that, really light. And then I'll put a little bit of the Uncle Funky's Daughter Super Curl, which is a moisturizing cream. So I'll do that. That's one styling option, and that's it. No other gels, no other anything. Another styling option is a little bit of leave-in conditioner, a little bit of the cream, and then Uncle Funky's Daughter for on top, right? That's right. That's probably best if my stylist does that, because she takes the time to do all the little, I don't do all that. And then one of the last versions that I use would be a leave-in conditioner, either this one or this one of Uncle Funky's Daughter, and then this moisture milk. This is quickly becoming one of my favorites because I'm not having to do a lot of re-moisturizing or putting a lot more product on. So we'll see how that goes with that. And one of my other favorite toy or products, one of my other favorite sort of things must-haves is this little Amazon water bottle. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere, but it's a mister. It is the perfect amount of mist on your hair. So it's, if you just want to do a little bit of hydration and put a little bit of, you know, moisturizer on there, then that works as well. So that's everything. I hope this is thorough enough and detailed enough. I think the big takeaway is, and you already know this, is find what works for you. I try to do the least amount as possible, but I know that sometimes it takes having to do a couple of different things to get there. So I hope this was helpful. If anything, you can see that it's a journey and I'm trying lots of things. Some things work, some things don't work. But leave a comment below. What products do you love? What products do you find work best for you? And also hit that like button so we can get this video to more women like us who are on this journey. And I'll see you in the next video. Live well, live blessed, and nourish your crown. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.